Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Mass Effect, a title which needs no introduction, but with the Remastered Edition or Legendary Edition, it'll be bringing in a host of new gamers into this universe. Although the Legendary Edition comes with all 3 games and their DLC, in this review I'd like to focus on the remaster of the very first game, should these ever be sold separately. BioWare has built a world with a rich backstory and a cast of interesting, multifaceted characters to populate the universe. When combined with an entertaining and unique gameplay mechanic, the result is an enjoyable and absorbing experience that you'll want to play through to the end only to see how things work out, even though the game is far from flawless. The official description reads, quote, "As Commander Shepard, you lead an elite squad on a heroic, action-packed adventure throughout the galaxy. Discover the imminent danger from an ancient threat and battle the treacherous Saren and his deadly army to save civilization. The fate of all life depends on your actions." End quote. If you've never played the original Mass Effect, then let's start at the beginning. You play as Commander Shepard, a future savior of the galaxy. However, you have complete control over him or her. You then choose a class. In this scenario, you have 6 options, each with different strengths in combat, tech, and biotics. Essentially Mass Effect's version of magic. Mass Effect appeals to me for a variety of reasons. It has a traditional BioWare storytelling, which means the story is so well planned that everything comes together before the big reveal. It was, however, a game created by the old BioWare, if you want to put it that way. This means that most of the team who worked on Anthem and the infamous Mass Effect Andromeda never really worked on the original games. That said, the premise of Mass Effect is as follows. Since discovering alien technology on Mars that allows spaceflight several hundred years in the future, mankind has entered the Galactic Society. In a galaxy governed by a council inhabited by ancient alien races, we humans are seen as far too ambitious. You play, as I said, as Commander Shepard of the Human Alliance military, and BioWare lets you choose whether you want to play as a male or female. With the Legendary Edition, the female Shepard from Mass Effect 3 has become the default one in this game, which was pretty awesome to see. You can choose from pre-rolled characters or make your own custom character with a distinctive face. You're charged with tracking down a fugitive Spectre, one of the Galactic Council's special forces, who has attacked a human settlement on Eden Prime. So you'll have to fly around the cosmos in a spaceship, visit distant planets, battle in futuristic firefights, and solve the overarching mystery. In true BioWare form, you'll be going through a slew of dialogue trees throughout the game, and how you react can have life or death ramifications, though that doesn't mean you should agonize about any choice. Your choices, though, will have an impact on how missions turn out at critical points. You may turn a friend into an adversary, comfort a suicide victim, or benefit from exploiting evil corporate executives. And it all takes place in a galaxy inhabited by interesting, dynamic characters, amid an elaborate melodrama of diplomatic rivalry and racial injustice. You'll earn Paragon or Renegade points when exploring dialogue, which is the normal light versus dark scheme if you want to put it in simpler terms. However, because of the complex relationships between the plot and the game itself, these choices still have an effect on gameplay. You'll amass a total of 6 teammates, 2 of whom will join you on a mission at any given time. They have a wide range of abilities, and each one is unique in his or her own way. There are several weapons to pick from, ranging from handguns to shotguns to assault rifles, and each weapon may be outfitted with different enhancements that it can improve stability, add scanners that bypass disrupted enemy radar, and much more. In the original game though, many of the guns were class specific, but that was removed in the Legendary Edition. Furthermore, BioWare has reworked the UI to feel more smooth and not only updated the visuals but changed some areas on the environments. For example, an area that was previously blocked by walls, essentially in order to load in detail, are now removed so areas feels much more open, and small details like light fixtures, items on tables, and new models has been added to make areas feel more alive. The Legendary Edition also puts in a photo mode to Mass Effect, something that's been seen in more modern games today, and I ended up spending an unexpected amount of time trying to capture the perfect shots of my squad. Now, I could go on about the incredible story of Mass Effect, but it's best to experience it on your own, especially if you're a newcomer to the franchise. The way you learn about your crew during off time, how you explore the galaxy and the lore within the game is just incredible. As for the combat, in the Legendary Edition of the first game, it was somewhat reworked to fit more the style of the third game, which has somewhat of a focus on action, which makes this game feel more intense than its original. You still have cooldown on your weapons instead of clips like in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Visually, Mass Effect was breathtaking in its time, but of course, it became a little dated. However, the Legendary Edition has really improved much of the lighting and tweaked some of the animations to give it a fresh coat of paint, not to mention the reworked system of the much discussed Mako, your ground vehicle during planet explorations. Since the original came out in 2007, it didn't feel like a completely new game because, well, 2007 is a damn long time ago, and this is more of a remaster than a remake. With the improved detail in lighting, tweaking in animations, reworked combat, the improvement on loading times specifically, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, well, the first one specifically, is an incredible experience even if I'm revisiting that galaxy for the 5th time. Since I'm focusing this review on the remaster of the first game only, should BioWare ever release them as individual games, then I'd highly recommend it and I'd easily put a score of 9 out of 10 on this remaster. Of course, I'm also doing a review on the entire collection, so go ahead and check that out as well. I'd like to thank EA for providing me with a review key on PlayStation, and for more gaming content, check out the rest of my channel. If you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.